This person says, maybe this isn't the right place to ask this, and I'm not sure what my question is exactly. But like you, I'm from a big family of 8 kids, and I'm the oldest. When I was 17, my mother told me that she was leaving and taking all of us with her. We were going to leave while Dad was at a men's retreat. While that sounds bad, and it was, my dad was an evil man. He was abusive physically to my mother and myself and sexually abusive to my sisters, and he didn't discriminate based on age. It was horrific. But I panicked, and instead of supporting my mother as she did this desperate thing to save herself and her children, I ran away. Now, 18 years later, our whole family is suffering in different ways. I still carry the guilt of abandoning my mother. She forgave me, but I don't think I forgive myself. I have forgiven my father many years ago, and we have a stable relationship, but I'm the only one. He still struggles with addiction, but I try to honor him as my father and love him. My family truly hates him and shows it different ways. I've shared my abuse with them, how I forgave him, and how this has freed me, not healed me, but freed me. They can't or won't let go of it. It's affecting their families now. It's like a virus. What do I do? Is this even my issue to address with them?
Is this a female?
This is a male, and I believe, the question perhaps was partly alluded to in your discussion earlier about that man who abused his children. But
I don't know that I'm going to answer that adequately, but praise God for your journey of healing and forgiveness and beginning to do that. I don't think you can get your family to change. I write about this in some of my stories about my family. In fact, in chapter 7, I talk about the process of my family. And what I find is when you move into truth and move into forgiveness and move into trusting Jesus, it becomes, first of all, healing for you, but then healing for your relationships. And so it's not something you can force on anybody else in the family, but it's something that becomes contagious in a sense. And I hear the guilt of the abandonment, but I think that's, I would encourage you to deal with your own feelings of abandonment during that time, even though you're the one that ran away. That's a very tender age to go through separation without really choosing it. And you're not responsible for your mother's well-being, even though you're the oldest. You felt responsible. I took that on, and it's an unhealthy place to take on that responsibility.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment below letting us know what you thought about the video.